But did you know the journey that Shaw was going to take when you accepted the role? And are we going to see Shaw in season 4?
They told me that Chuck's cover was going to be working in Orange Orange, and I was really bummed that that didn't happen. Because I really want, I'm joking. I wanted to wear the orange shorts. Yes, they did. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit, I want to be more like energetic. I feel like I'm energetic, but I feel like my voice is kind of, it's later in the day. Answering. I'm answering the question, which is, did I know the arc of the character? Yes, to an extent. I knew that the information about Shaw's wife and what was happening with that and who killed her, but I didn't know exactly how everything was going to happen, point to point. The show got extended. We were going to do 13 episodes, a 13-episode order that NBC had, and then halfway through that, they picked the show up for another 6 episodes. So, excuse me, they had to scramble a little bit to extend the storyline. So then, what was going to be 8 episodes turned into 11, with the addition of 3 more episodes. So then there was some new stuff that I got to do that kind of wasn't in there, like the ghost, the kind of haunting Chuck and the nightmare thing. That was an added thing that kind of happened because of that. And but actually, I think coming back after the Paris event happens, I think that was going to be. I'm not going to say that. I don't know. I think. Quote. You can quote me on. I think. Not that it's the truth, but I think that was kind of the original series, and for the season, as far as I understood. But then with the addition, they, added more stuff, which was cool. I got to have a turn, even more of a turn.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just wondering, you talked earlier about being on Zack and Miri. I was just wondering how that came about, you getting that role. And while you were on set with Kevin Smith, I know earlier in his career he actually wrote a Superman script. Did y'all two conversate about Superman or anything like that?
We did a little bit. I was a little bit nervous about the movie, meeting him, because I didn't meet him before going to set. I met him on set the first day I worked, and I knew that he'd made, and was kind of very opinionated about, he had an experience with a movie that wasn't, prior, that wasn't the best, and so I didn't know what he thought, of me, I guess. And all that, but we had a nice conversation talking about Superman and what his kind of ideas were and stuff, and that was really cool. We bonded over that a little bit, and did a little photo session. Like photos of us doing this together, which was kind of cool. And as far as getting attached to the movie, I guess I owe it to, as far as I understand the story, I kind of owe it to Seth Rogen and Elizabeth Banks.
Who is so hot.
Which one?
Both.
Elizabeth Banks is a beautiful woman, and she's very talented and funny. And Seth Rogen is very talented and very funny.
Yes.
Not a beautiful woman. And they were kind of, they'd already thought of Justin, I think. They were sitting around having drinks or whatever, having dinner, and they're like, "Who can we cast as these, these great, little cameos?" And they thought of Justin, and then I think Seth, who I'd met at a party, threw my name out there, and Elizabeth and I had the same agent, and she's like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And then Kevin thought it was cool, and there I was in Pittsburgh.